Yeah, you really can't.
All right, on Texas, game 2 of our second semifinal. He's up 1-0, our unknown hero. Rolling through the bracket so far. Can he finish off Wonkman? Our yellow Zerg player, Mamuri from Dust.
In upper right-hand corner, we have from the bestest friends forever, facing federal fricasees. It is Wonkman, the best man, in Protoss, in the blue, upper right, looking to take out the Zerg scum.
Yeah, die Zerg scum. If you don't love Wonkman, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably not an American.
I think actually Wonkman is American.
Yeah, Wonkman is an American, I know. That's what I'm saying. If you don't like Wonkman, you're probably some commie from Europe.
All right, now this isn't pretty ballsy, actually. He picks the map with the biggest choke in the whole Starboard pool, and he is going to go, well, either for a Nexus first or a Forge first. Well, he might go for a double gateway. I mean, who knows? But he is putting his pylon at the bottom, which obviously makes you open to some Zergling pressure if that's what Mamuri wanted to do.
Also, not using it as part of his wall. This is a good map to use it as part of your wall, because as you said, there is such a large choke here in this map. Mamuri once again going pool first. He did in the first series as well, and he did last game. So much shorter rush distance here though this game as opposed to our last game on Circuit Breaker. So and Wonkman going for the Nexus first too.
Yeah, I kind of like this. Now the thing is, will he be able to hold off the inevitable Zerglings that come by? I actually haven't experimented around with this build too much. I've experimented around with the 12 Nexus, 12 Forge, and that will definitely hold a pool of this caliber, but I think he's going to be cutting this close, but I think he's going to be able to have the cannon down in time. We might see some Zerglings run by, though.
Yeah. It's gonna be very close. Let's see. Zergling's gonna be finishing up. Just 2 on the way right now, though. So
okay.
So it's not gonna be any sort of game-ending damage or anything like that. And Mamuri trying to take another quick third again. Probe's gonna harass here, and that'll distract the Zerglings for a while from making it over towards Wonkman's base too. So almost gets the pylon down.
Yeah, that's all right though. He's totally cool with this. Now he did see there's 2 Zerglings. The thing is, he probably made the assumption as well that those are the only 2 Zerglings he did make, especially with the fact that he was looking to put his third down so quickly. And maybe that's something he watched Mamuri do in the past few games, because it kind of seemed like Wonkman did a little bit of a metagame situation with the way he opened this game. But I think he ended up making the correct choice, most certainly, because he put himself in a good spot where get his Nexus down, and he held off on making the defense as long as you can. In a game like StarCraft, you want to hold off on making your defenses as long as possible, because you want to spend your money that you have now on infrastructure and then have that defense there at just the last second so you can spend all your other money on cool stuff like probes and zealots.
Yep. In the immortal words of White Raw, we make expand, then defense it.
Yes. I remember that. Okay,
more GG, more skill. All right.
Okay, so we have this Zealot poking out. I really like this from Wonkman. Now, when you see when a game gets to a spot to where the Protoss expanded and the Zerg kind of took an expansion, blah blah blah, you want to send out this first Zealot not only to force out more Zerglings, but you want to take inventory of what's going on in the Zerg base. You want to scout around, right? The main thing that Wonkman wants to do right here is he wants to see this hydrogen going down in the Zerg base, but sadly he's not going to try to go for that. I think he needs to run the Zealot around, but now the best he can hope for is putting him in the mineral lines and getting some Zergling kills.
Yeah. Doesn't quite get as far back into those minerals as he'd like to. Gets a couple of Zerglings though, so not too terrible. Does have a second Zealot on the way though, and this Zealot, especially with these Zerglings running out, is going to have a chance to see this Hydros done.
Yes, beautiful. Now, usually what a lot of Protoss will do is send the probe into the Zerg base as you send the Zealot to the expansion, but the Zealot is just as fine as well, cause a little bit more of a ruckus in the base. Now, he will see the Hydra Den, and he will know he needs to make some more cannons in the front. Yep. And also, he has to take into consideration that gateway in the front is dead meat as well, and the Forge is going to die as well. So he probably is going to need to cancel that upgrade and remake the Forge immediately. And the longer he waits, the further his upgrades will be behind in this game. Now, it is nice to note, this Zealot did actually end up picking up three drone kills.
Oh, wow, I actually missed that. I was watching Wonkman build up his cannons, so
yeah, so that's going to
really
be
well
big here.
paid off for him.
Yeah, it did pay off. It got to see those hydras. Now, oh, he's going to go in to try the bust now, and this is probably not going to work. Now we have both the Candace Fish now, as well as a Zealot and a Probe here. Yep. This is looking horrible from Mamuri.
Oh, he's lost so many hydras there.
Yes, he's actually in a pretty bad spot. All Wonkman has to do now is hold off for the next 2 minutes, and he will be in a... What?
Ooh. I guess he felt like he only had that one Zealot and one cannon there. Just didn't have enough there, I guess, so... probably...
That's
Wonkman fought back really hard in the last game. Kinda...
Yeah, I guess his gateways just finished up here. I actually didn't end up looking. Those gateways were really far behind. I feel like he's probing a little bit too much in these games. But anyways, it's time for me to play my games.
Second prize. What is he asking? Oh, he's wondering how much he gets for second. All right. Well, hey, the Red Bandit, or Red Bandit, TRB.
Yep.
Thanks for casting with me. Better let you go so you can play the finals here.
All right, sounds good.
Good luck.
Thank you. Goodbye.